Hey CoolCats. Let me explain. Every time that I say CoolCats, I'll be referring to you guys, my audience. And every time that I say the word CoolCat, this image will appear. I made it myself, actually, as you can see by the terrible photoshopping. Anyway, before I start the show, I wanted to say one thing. It is really cold outside in Canada right now, like ridiculously cold. It's -20, and so that's why I'm wearing a sweater. And if you hear any like weird buzzing noises in the background, that is because I am running my heater because it is really cold outside. I'm your friendly neighborhood cinematographer, and let's jump into the show. The only topic I wanted to talk about today is something that's relating to my life. And it's a question for you guys, which I want you guys to discuss, or make video responses, or whatever you guys do. But the question is, should me, Matt G, wait, no, sorry, bad English. Should I, Matt G, just your average teenager, get a job like the rest of you people? And frankly, I think I know where I want to work for my first job. My local antique mall! Yay! Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to make a video about this topic, so I made a pros and cons list. Let's start with the pros. So the first reason why I would want to work at the antique mall is because I could see when new N64 games come into the mall. And just a little background on this, the original reason why I got the N64 is to play this game, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. But since then I've gotten a whole bunch of other games and really enjoyed the system, and it's hard to come across games, but the Antique Mall has a wide selection of games. Yeah, so it'd be really good. Possibly I could get discounts on games, but I could see when the new games come into the mall, and it would just be, I'd have an advantage on other people to get these games, so it'd be real awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry about the video quality. It's really unfortunate that it came out this bad. Sorry about that. Now, the second reason why I would want to work at the antique mall is that they have a cafe in the building. So no more packing lunches, finally! So yeah, they have some menu items, such as a milkshake, and hot chocolate, a whole bunch of different flavors of ice cream and sizes, and pretty much this section over here, baked goods, delicious. Yeah, so I've tried a little bit of the food that they have in this place, and it's actually really good, so that makes me looking forward to it. I mean, if I'm working there, but it's good food, man. Yeah, so the last pro I can think of off the top of my head is that there's a whole bunch of cool old stuff to Instagram and take pictures. I used Instagram as a verb, sorry. Take pictures of and put on Instagram. Like, there's all sorts of cool old furniture and records and stuff, and it makes you look like a hipster if you put that stuff on Instagram. And for your enjoyment, I included some pictures. Yeah, so now that we finished the pros, let's go into the cons. Con number 1. Let's really think about who are the people who are going to be shopping at an antique mall for a second. Number 1, elderly people, especially picky elderly people. Number 2, hipsters. Very picky hipsters. Yeah, and then I don't really want to... I'm not saying that hipsters and old people are, like, annoying or anything. I mean, some of them are, and some of them are mean, and I just don't want to deal with those kind of people. Some of them are really nice. Like, yeah, I know quite a few hipsters and old people that I really enjoy and like to be around. The con number 2 is kind of the same as number 1. The way the antique mall works is that they have people that come in, and they have, those people sell their items that they've collected somehow, and then they make a money, and then the antique mall gets a portion of the money that the people make. So basically it's just different vendor stalls, and those people are called vendors, obviously. And so the second con is that some of the vendors might be elderly people and hipsters. And I mean, once again, the vendors can be just as annoying as some of the customers. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Let's jump into the next segment. Hey, CoolCats! Okay, yes, I realized that I haven't said CoolCats all episode, but I promise you it will be a thing. I will say that word, and I will refer to you guys, and it will be good. I promise you. Anyway, let's jump to the last segment of the show. If you don't know what the last segment of the show is, I just have this hat, and there's a whole bunch of slips of paper in it, and I'll just take one out randomly, and there's a topic written on one of the slips of paper, and then I'll just discuss that topic and say what I believe about this issue. Anyway, let's jump into it. Dream job. That actually fits really well. I think my dream job would be to be an author, because I do like to write stories, and I mean, either maybe a columnist would be good for me too, or like a journalist would be good. But I think I would want to be an author for my dream job. And don't get me wrong, YouTuber would be really good for me as well, but yeah, I think that I'd like to be an author first of all, and make YouTube videos as well for you guys. Anyway, leave what your dream job would be in the comments below, or make a video response, or do whatever you guys do. But I've been your friendly neighborhood cinematographer, and keep it real, cool cats. See ya.